Hi, I'm Lance,
And I'm Joe.
and we're the SAR guys.
Today we're going to talk about very simple, basic radio operations. When we go out on a mission, some people have their own radios and some people are given radios. And so we have some functions that we want to make sure that every person on the team knows how to do. So today we're going to just do a very brief introduction to the two styles of radios that we use.
The first style of radio that our team uses is just a basic Kenwood. And one of the things that are nice about these is that they're very simple, and there's the functionality of them is quick and easier than the Baofeng that Joe's going to show you. So right off the bat, to identify some of the points, is you can see this big button right underneath this orange one, and if you push it, that's your push to talk. And so you're going to push it, wait a second, talk, then let go of it, and the whole time that you're pushing it, it's going to hit the repeater or the line of sight, and then it's going to be transmitting your words. And then when you let go, that's the end of the transmission. So to power it on right off the bat, right off the top, is right up here. You turn it, and that's your volume mode. I know this sounds really basic, but some people just don't know it. So just bear with me for a minute. So that's your volume. The more you twist it, the louder it gets. The less you twist it, you can go all the way to the off. The next middle one here on this type of radio is your channel selector. And I don't know if you can see that, but as I twist this, the channels here are going to be moving. And so if we're told to go to SAR yellow, then we're going to twist this until it says SAR yellow. So we operate basically off of about 4 or 5 different channels, and they're usually all within the same bank on this radio. And so it's fairly simple. The next thing that we have to do is you have to know how to change your battery. These are a little bit harder. On this model of a Kenwood, it has a little flip on there, and then under the flip is a push button, and then as you push it, you slide it out. To put it back in, it's basically the same thing, but going opposite. You slide your battery in, it clips, and then you have this safety, lock that's on there. I'm going to be honest with you, whether or not it's Kenwood or any of the other ones, even the different models of Kenwoods are going to have different models of batteries, and the different models of batteries are going to have different locks. So know your radio.
A lot of our team members have bought their own radios, and usually they buy Baofeng radio. And we do have some in the command trailer as well. So a person may get issued a Kenwood or a Baofeng, and you really should know how to operate either one of them. So the Baofeng radio that we use is a UV5R. First thing is identifying the push to talk button, and much the same as a Kenwood, it's right on the side of the radio right here. You can push to talk. A lot of times we will have a mic, a speaker mic attached, and it's very convenient because then we can just attach it to the straps. Both the Kenwoods and our Baofengs have these, and the push to talk is simply the button on the side of the microphone, of the speaker mic. To turn these radios on, it has a dial on the top, and again, it's similar to the Motorola. When you turn it on, you'll hear it click, and then the more you turn it, the louder it gets. And so you can turn it on and off that way. To change the frequencies on this radio, you have to look at a couple of different things. There's an A and B button on here, and the A channel is what shows on the top of the screen. The B channel is what shows on the bottom of the screen. And the way you change the channel is you select either the top screen or the bottom screen. There's a little arrow on the side of it. And then you use the up and down arrows to change.
1, 6.
And the voice on the radio will tell you
1, 5.
what channel you're on. Changing the batteries on these is quite different than the Kenwood. You flip around to the back, and there's this black button on the top right above the belt clip. And you push that button down and then slide the battery, and you can see it comes out from underneath. To replace the battery, you put the pocket clip up, you slide the battery into the little track there until it clicks, and then that's all there is to it. There's no latches or anything else like that. Okay, as you can see, these radios have a lot of similarities. Basically, you turn them on with an on-off knob, you change the frequencies, and you simply talk on them by pressing either the speaker mic button or the microphone on the side of the radio. Just be sure that before you go out on the mission, do a radio check. Check to see that the battery is charged, and make sure you know how to take the battery out and put it back in again.
Yeah, communication is absolutely key in SAR organizations, and so to know your radio is very important. Another thing is in team dynamics, it's important that not everybody has to have a radio on, and so you want these batteries fresh. You know, that's why we have communications people and leaders. So pick your people. Also, this is just what our group uses, and so whatever your group uses, please make sure that you understand your radio and your guys' procedures for that. But other than that, hopefully you've learned something. If not, uh, thanks for watching anyways. But
Well, if they have questions, we're going to follow this up with another more technical video that talks about line of sight versus using a repeater and
absolutely.
different channels like that. And if you have questions or something you would like to see, please be sure and leave a comment on the bottom and
Yeah.
let us know if you have different radios or different procedures or something that you want to talk about on here. Give us a question or a comment on the bottom. Like and subscribe, help us grow our channel a little bit. And I think we'll be communicating with you soon.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all.